Speaking of adventures, and all the amazing sports that we can do here, we are now in Climb On. Very thankful that you guys allowed us to come here. And this is Amy Bender, by the way. Hi, Amy.
Hello.
You're going to be our guest for this episode of Start by Saying Hi. And we just want to walk around a little. If you can show us what Climb On has and is and how they are part of this like Squamish adventurous community.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, Climb On, it kind of says it a little bit in the name, but we are a store primarily for climbers to find all of the goodies that they need for climbing. And you know, you walk into the store and this is what we like to call it, like the candy wall.
Yeah, for sure.
This wall of goodies, it's all the hard goods. You got quick draws and carabiners and camming devices, nuts. We even have some aid climbing gear. Yeah, it's a very large selection. So there's a lot of people coming in, even if they're not climbers, coming in and being like, whoa, what is this?
It looks so pretty, it has all the colors, and
it's shiny.
I know, and as someone that doesn't really know yet, I will get better, but like there's so many different things, and just, you know, like what are those, and then what are these, and how are these different from the other ones, and just so much to learn in these different hobbies.
For sure. And you know, something that we're always really proud of as a staff at Climb On is the wealth of knowledge that all of our staff have, and their investment in the community and making sure that people have the right gear for what they want to do. So, you know, you can walk in not knowing anything at all and just have a conversation with a staff member about what it all is and what it does, and get some really great advice. Or, you know, we also have people who come in and they know exactly what they want. So they're like, I need that
2 of these,
specific type of carabiner.
Yes.
And we're like, right on.
There you go.
We can help you with that too. Yeah, so then, like, you know, beyond the candy wall, we've got pretty much all of the camping stuff that you would need for Alpine adventures or just camping out, road tripping. You know, every time something comes into the store as new equipment, it's like, okay, well, how would climbers use this? What might climbers need for all of their adventuring?
Like when and where kind of
When and
questions?
where, yeah. So it goes from everything from, you know, your car camping on a road trip
we've done that.
to doing an extreme Alpine mission, which would involve some mountain climbing, but you want to be fast and light. So it's very specialized gear for that. Yeah, and then, you know, you kind of just move around the store. We've got a great book selection, so whether you're looking just for like a little literature read or some instructional material, you know, like you might want a training, how to train, or an instructional, we like to joke about this one, Stone Newt's sex sells.
Oh yeah,
right? You know that expression, sex
yeah,
sells.
For sure.
But this is an artist who's taken photos, very artistic photos of climbers in different climbing areas.
Wow.
And then, you know, lots of history for the climbing community. And then when you walk around to the other side, you've got so many different places you can go, guidebooks on different regions, you know, from everywhere from like, let's go all the way south, let's go to Patagonia.
Oh, that's
right?
so pretty.
A lot of people road trip through the States, and so you've got like Red Rocks or Indian Creek are both pretty popular this time of year. And then lots of local, right? Like we are a Canadian climbing shop, so we do try and represent as many different places as we can throughout Canada.
Right.
So you've got like Canadian climbing.
Yes. This is why we're here.
Yeah, exactly. You know, fast and light packs, and mostly for like the summer, multi-pitching. Again, everything, slackline, frisbee.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun.
Right? You know, you got like the big crag bags for when you're just, you know, you need to load up a big load, but then you're spending the day single pitching.
That is one time, me and Majo and Tabby from our crew, we went to this like workshop thing they were doing at MEC.
Yeah.
And the girl that was doing the workshop, she had a couple of backpacks, and we were like the workshop was to try them out and to, like how to pack them and how to wear them and figuring out the weight distribution and where it sits on your hips, or like it's so much that you wouldn't think of, and you're like, oh yeah, a backpack, you know? I like this color kind of thing.
Oh no, you want that to be comfortable. You're putting so much weight in there. Yeah, and then you know sometimes you're hiking really far. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, but yeah, you want a good comfortable backpack. So you can see like the differences. You know, we've kind of got like things that are more for alpine adventure, something like that, versus something like that, right? That's going to be more for your cragging.
So
but like, you can feel the difference in like the weight.
Okay, so this is heavy.
Yeah. This is a big pack, right? You're going to load that up for like a weekend adventure.
All right.
Yeah.
So besides weight, it's also...
There's so many different features on packs these days.
There's
so
also
it's
like height. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, you got back
like
length.
where does it sit on you so that it's comfortable? Because like my boyfriend that's like almost 2 meters tall is not gonna... I'm not gonna have a good time with his backpack.
No, so
know?
like all of the back lengths on packs, they come, so it depends on the different company. Sometimes they do like a one size only. Sometimes they break them into small, medium, and large.
Okay.
And then a lot of what you'll see is like a small medium and a medium large. So it's like a split size, but there's two different back lengths. Some packs even have it so that you can adjust.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know if we have one of those. Shh, I'm not stealing it, I'm putting it back. Yeah, and then you know you have different packs for like weekender, overnight, big loads, right? Like very high volume. You're putting a lot of things in those. Other packs are more for skiing or ski mountaineering, alpine climbing. You have to want to have spots where you can put ice axes on.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Oh yeah, I saw those back there. I was like, that's really cool. And same thing with like
sleeping bags. Yeah.
Like when I was little, you just went to like the store and you got a sleeping bag. But now the more into it you get, you're like, oh yeah. Last year we went camping in like March or something. We were not prepared for how cold it was gonna be. We were so amateur about it.
Well, you've got, so like even on this one, you've got extreme is the -30, and then the comfort limit is, or like the limit is -13, but the comfort is at -6. So you have this huge range of where, you know, you get a sleeping bag that's designed to be comfortable at a certain temperature, and that's the temperature range you want to use it in, but it'll still keep you alive at -30. You're not going to be happy about it, but you'll be alive. Yeah.
Which is what you want, for sure.
Yeah, and so like when we're looking over here, we get a very specialized type of sleeping bags. So the Western mountaineering bags are incredible quality. They're like buy one, last you a lifetime.
Oh, see, I like that.
And they're and then within that you have a huge range. So like you said, you know, it depends on what activity you're doing, what time of year you're doing it at. So you can't just get a 0-degree bag and be like, I can go any time of year.
Yeah.
But you also don't want something huge in the middle of the summer because it's going to be way too warm, way too much.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm like, this is, the whole thing is just a candy store. How do we feel about meals? It's like, I don't know. I haven't tried them enough.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
they serve a purpose. It's like you're not going to go home and make a dehydrated meal for dinner.
Yeah, I was thinking like, is it more just like a necessity? Do people actually like them, or is it
They're
like,
light.
I guess I'll take them?
Calorie count per weight. That's why people tend to get dehydrated meals. You pack down really small. You don't have to worry about them spoiling. They're just add water. They're super light. So if you're going and you already have a pack that weighs, you know, 50 pounds, and you're like, okay, I haven't added any food to this, and I'm already at a weight that I don't want to carry for a very long time. But you know.
Do you have a favorite flavor? Any meal that you're like, oh yes, when I get to the top, I'm like, this is the one that I want?
You know, we have some new ones coming in that I'm really excited about.
Ooh.
But typically, I like any of the ones that are a little bit spicy.
Ooh, nice. We
So,
like spicy.
Yeah. Actually, most of the Mexican flavors are my favorite. So like the vaquera egg scramble or like the chili potato hash is pretty good. And then, of course, there's always a little crumble. The peach crumble
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
or the apple crisp.
Yes, yes.
Both of these are meant to be desserts, but I always have them for breakfast.
Because why not?
Because why not?
Yeah.
They're really good.
You earned it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I think we're ready.
Okay, yeah.